Hi everyone, and welcome to part one of A Walk Down Memory Lane. I've been inspired by Seismic Shock TV and Vintage Pokémon Hunter Brothers to organise my personal vintage Pokémon cards into binders to show you all. I had so many that part one has to be only 2 years worth, 1999 to 2001. Every card in this folder is the best quality one that I had of that card. So a bit of a warning, none of them are mint condition, none of them are even near mint condition. Some of them have been written on with pen, some of them have been dropped in water and then dried again. But every card that I have in this folder is the best one I have, and they are in order of number. So let's begin. So obviously we start with base set from 1999. Oh, and here is my dog that wanted to say good morning to you all. I'm filming this in my living room, just for the space for the binder. Good morning. Alright, so part one is base set 1999. So, from this set, the holos that I have are Gyarados, Machamp, I have 2 Mewtwo's and Ninetales. Ninetales is probably the worst quality of them all. I remember collecting this myself, and even in the sleeve you can see the damage from the corners. But I remember collecting that one myself. The best quality one is probably Gyarados here. I always get that nostalgia feel from the holo, the Sparkle Holo, because you don't see that in all sets now. I have 2 Mewtwo's, both are in terrible condition, but they're both holographic, so I decided to have them both. So then I've got Dragonair, Dugtrio, Electabuzz and Arcanine. As you would be able to tell, that they are in number order for what I have, so number 6 of 102, number 8 of 102 and beyond. So sets these days are organised into type, where back from the 90s, they were organised in order of rarity. So obviously holo comes first, then regular rares come after. So holos and regular rares, even if they're the same card, had separate numbers back then. If I can end up showing you an example, I will. So next page were the uncommons, Charmeleon, Dratini, Farfetch'd with good old pen mark from when I was 10 or 11, Growlithe, Haunter, Ivysaur, Jinx, Kadabra, Kakuna. If these look familiar, it's because the XY Evolution set is actually based on the original base set, so a lot of these will be very similar but probably not exactly the same. We've got Machoke, Magikarp, Magmar, Nidorino, Poliwhirl and Porygon, Seal, Wartortle and Abra. Abra, I think, is the start of the commons. Bulbasaur, Caterpie, Charmander, Diglett, Doduo, Drowsy, Ghastly, Coughing and Machop. Magnemite, Metapod and Nidoran, Onix, Pidgey and Poliwag, Ponyta, Rattata and Sandshrew, Squirtle, a Starmie. So originally Starmie was a common card, which may seem bizarre to some people, and it is a little bit bizarre to me. Staryu, Tangela, which you can probably tell is in quite awful condition, but it is the best one I had of that card. Voltorb, Vulpix, Weedle, and then energy cards. So you'll notice that there were no trainers here. Back when I was 10 years old, I was only actually interested in collecting the Pokemon. I didn't plan to battle anyone, so I never kept any of the trainer cards, and it still hurts now that I didn't do that. But I managed to find 2 energy cards, Psychic Energies, number 101 of 102. So at least I have them, but I am quite upset that I didn't keep trainers. Some of the other sets that I do have trainers for. but not base set, unfortunately. Alright, so next we have Jungle Set from 1999. The holographics I have are Clefable, Kangaskhan, Scyther, and Vaporeon. So here's the first example of a holo and a regular rare being separate numbers. So Clefable was number 1 of 64 in the holo, but on the regular rare it was 17 of 64. So you had to collect both, and obviously the holographic was the more rare one. So regular rare Clefable, Electrode, Jolteon, Pidgeot, and then Vaporeon, separate number again. So holographic Vaporeon was number 12, and then regular rare Vaporeon was 28. Then we have Venomoth, Victory Bell, Wigglytuff, Butterfree, Dodrio, and Executor, Fearow, Gloom, and Lickitung. So you can probably tell Lickitung is also in awful condition, but there for memory's sake. And we have Marowak, Nidorina, Parasect, Persian, Primeape, and Rapidash, Rhydon, Seaking, and Tauros. We have Weeping Bell, Bellsprout, Cubone, Eevee, Execute, and Goldeen, Jigglypuff, Mankey, and Meowth, Nidoran, Oddish, and Paris, Pikachu, Rhyhorn, Spearow, and Venonat. Now I've included this card at the end, so hopefully someone can help me with this. This is a holographic version of the Victory Bell in this set, but it doesn't have the jungle symbol that these have. So I know this isn't a fake card because I remember collecting this myself as a kid. But it doesn't have the jungle symbol. So I'm wondering if it's possibly an error card. Vintage Pokemon Hunter Brothers mentioned error cards in one of their videos. So they do exist. So I'm not willing to throw that one out, just in case it's an error card. Alright, we are moving on. Oh, there's my reflection. Okay, Fossil Set from 1999. So the fossil sets had this symbol here. The holographics I have are only 2, Lapras and Raichu. Then we have normal rare Haunter. And then we have Hypno, Kabutops, and Lapras. Once again, the holo is a separate number to the regular rare. Magneton, Arbok, and Cloyster. Ghastly, Golbat, and Graveler. Kingler, Omastar, and Sandslash. Seadra, Slowbro, and Tentacruel. Weezing, Ekans, and Geodude. Grimer, Horsey, Kabuto. Krabby, Omanite, and Psyduck. Then we have Shelder, Slowpoke, Tentacool, and good old Zubat. As you can see, Zubat also is in terrible shape. Alright, so the next one is base set 2. So I don't personally remember collecting these, so I'm not sure on the details of them. But these are the same as the original base set, but they have a number 2 next to them. So I don't know if the base set was re-released at a different point. When I looked online, I couldn't even get a set year that they came out. That's why it says 1999 to 2000 on my sheet. But these are the ones I have from that set, anywho. So next, Team Rocket, first edition in 2000. This is the set that introduced the dark Pokemon. I'm pretty sure they were referring to maybe evil Pokemon, or the Pokemon of evil people, maybe. But we start with Dark Weezing, Dark Golduck, Dark Jolteon. All regular rares, I believe. I don't have any holos from this set. Dark Kadabra, Dark Machoke, Dark Persian, Dark Rapidash, Dark Vaporeon, and Dark Wartortle. Abra, Charmander, and Dark Raticate. Diglett, Dratini, Drowsy. Eevee, Ekans, Grimer. Oh, I've just noticed that these are alphabetical. Maybe they're not in, or maybe the rarity and then alphabetical. That's an interesting find. Coughing, Machop, Magnemite, Mankey, Meowth, Oddish, Ponyta, Psyduck, and Rattata. Slowpoke, Squirtle, Voltorb, and Zubat. So maybe alphabetical was a thing too. Blows my mind a little bit that I've only just noticed that. Alright, next set. Gym Heroes from 2000. So I've only got one holographic from this set, which is Misty's Tentacruel. Oop. I'll take that out so we can see. Not bad condition considering I've only sleeved it maybe a couple of months ago for the first time. Otherwise it's just been in really bad quality folder. But I'm very happy that that one is still good. Alright, so Misty's Tentacruel, Brock's Onyx, Erika's Dratini. So these are Pokemon that were gym leader Pokemon. Lieutenant Surge's Spearow. I don't know about everyone else, but I think it's quite strange that Lieutenant Surge had a Spearow, considering Lieutenant Surge was an electric trainer. But moving on. Misty's Poliwell, Misty's Psyduck, Misty's Starmie, Misty's Tentacruel, Sabrina's Jinx. We have Brock's Onyx, Brock's Zubat, and Erika's Tangela. Another Lieutenant Surge's Spearow, so this is different from the last one, which is that one there. That first one is number 52, and that second one is number 83. Lieutenant Surge's Voltorb, Misty's Goldeen, Misty's Staryu, Misty's Poliwag, Misty's Horsey. Then we have Gym Challenge set from 2000. So this set was also Gym Leader Pokemon, but I don't have that many of these. The only holographic I have is Sabrina's Alakazam. Alright. Then we have Sabrina's Golduck, Koga's Coughing, Sabrina's Hypno, Blaine's Ponyta, Giovanni's Magikarp, and Koga's Tangler, who's doing Jinx's hair. It's quite a cute card. So this is the point in my life, 2001, where I personally stopped collecting. So the sets from here until probably the end of this folder, I don't have that many of. These are ones that I either got from friends or, yeah, I'm pretty sure I only got them from friends. So for Neo Discovery in 2001, I've only got 3 cards. Poliwrath, Butterfree, and Hitmontop. Neo Genesis also. Oh, quite a few considering I probably didn't collect these myself. I got them from friends. This is 2001. So I have a holographic Kingdra, then regular rare Donphan, Elekid, Ariados, Farret, Magmar. So these came out, I think, when Gold and Silver came out. So this was the first introduction to the newer, I say newer in quotation marks, newer Pokemon. Quilava, Seadra, Hoot, Hoppip, Horsey, Ladybug, Mareep, Oddish, Pikachu, Sentret, Slowpoke, Spinarak. And the last page, Sudowoodo, Stantler, and this is the first one I actually have trainer cards for. They are the same trainer card, but it was a rare, so I was very happy that I at least had this one, Super Energy Retrieval. All right, thank you for joining me on this walk down memory lane, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.